voce. Today you're going to be on number 10 on your sight. I'm sorry, number 12 on your sight reading. So make sure that you are on number 12 on your sight reading. First, we have to do what?
There's no key signature.
On the key signature.
Identify the key. We're on number 12. Okay. First, we have to identify the key. So, remind me, what is this symbol right here? What is it called? Max? A sharp. And what key does it tell me I'm in?
G.
G. Very good. So I've got my key labeled as G. Okay. Now, let's go down here. Let's name our lines and spaces first, actually, okay? Here we go. Name our lines. Ready? E, G, B, D, F. Okay? Now let's name our spaces. F, A, C, E. Okay, so we had a G right here on that second line. So let's go down here and label on our second line here. Shh. That's do. Okay? Now I have a reference point to figure out what my first note is, right? Because it's not do. So here we go. Let's count our way up from do and figure out what our starting pitch is. Ready? Yes, sir.
Yesterday you said we were going to do these by ourselves.
Well, we're still going to identify the key and the starting pitch together, and then you'll go and do it on your own. Ready? Hang on just a minute. Let's get this done. You can ask me in just a second, okay? Ready? From do, let's identify our first note. Ready? Go. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Hey, Dane, please stop. So our first note is so. So from there, I want you to go through and I want you to label all of your solfege. Probably won't take you long because there's lots of half notes today. Shh. Go through and label all of your solfege on number 12.
We have a new note today.
Hold that forward.
Okay, remote learners, if you are not finished yet, please just pause the video until you are done writing in your solfege, and then you can push play again whenever you're finished filling it in, okay? Here's the rest of our solfege for today.
Whoa! How do you do that?
Okay, so here, let me label our half notes. Here's a half note. Here's a half note. Shh, don't dang. Shh. Here's a half note. And here's a half note. Now, look at this note at the very end right here. This is a new note value. So we're going to go up to the top of our music, or our packet, like we do every time we have a new note. Okay? We're going to go over here and we're going to write this new note down. Looks like this. So it looks like a half note, but without the stem on it. Okay? So it's an unshaded note head, has no stem on it. This is called a whole note. And it gets 4 beats, just like Dane said, 4 beats. Okay? Whole note, and it gets 4 beats. Okay? Shh. So, whenever we get to the whole note, when we're chanting, remember we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to move that hand back and forth for each one of those beats. Okay? Any questions? We don't need to do anything to mark our whole note. It's the only note in the entire measure, so I think you're going to very easily be able to look and go like, oh yeah, it's a whole note. Because it's the whole measure, that one note is. Okay, does anybody have questions for me about number 12? Any questions about number 12? Yes, sir. Hey, Dane, this is not the time. Here we go. Everybody, remember this is sight reading. We had a chat about this last week.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Everybody stand up. Here we go. Chanting. Here we go. Starts on so. So's up here. Shh. Ready? Show me so. Show me you're ready. 1 and 2 and chanting ready go. So, fa. need to do that again because we had somebody that was not hand signing with us at all.
I was.
Ready? Do it again. So's here.
Losing one.
Ready? 1 and 2 and make your so nice and high. Ready, go. So fa mi re do re mi fa so. And then what comes next after we chant? We always sing the broken chord. I am waiting for y'all to get quiet. Remember, this is sight reading. We've already talked about this before. This is the serious part of our lesson. Pick up your sight reading. There we go. Thank you for getting quiet. Thank you to those of you that already were. Turn around, Isaac. Ready? Broken chord first. Excellent work. Good job, boy.